Hello, Redemption Tucson. My name is Dave. I'm outside here at a park, so you might hear some, different sounds and things in the background. But obviously, kids playing, not a bad sound, especially in a season like we're in. And this is the first of what will be a daily encouragement that myself or somebody else from our church will just be sending out to give an update and to give some kind of perspective and encouragement and things like that. And so what I want to share with you this morning is something I read. This is something I've walked through for the last number of months, and it's an opportunity to just grow in wisdom, walking through books of Proverbs. And this morning, Tim and Kathy Keller actually walked through something from Job, chapter 35. And this is what I want to share with you. I thought is very timely and encouraging for me. It says this: through suffering, God can make us wiser than the birds in the sky. It breaks our overconfidence. It shows us we have always been helpless and dependent on God. We just hadn't seen it until now. It brings out the worst in us and can show us personal flaws to which we had been blind. It makes us more tender-hearted and understanding toward others. And it can teach you to love God for Himself alone, not just for the things He gives you. Suffering can do all this, or it can leave you bitter and broken. So I want to actually just challenge all of us to consider, what might God produce in us throughout this season? As they brought about, there's a tendency to either grow softer and more aware of God's goodness and more grateful and more aware of others and more understanding of different opportunities that we tend to take for granted. Or on the flip side, we can grow harder in our hearts. We can become, what's the language they use, bitter and broken, maybe have growing disdain or distrust for our neighbor, for others, more self-focused rather than selfless. And so I want to challenge us to consider, what would it look like for you, your neighbors, your community, your friends, your family, to grow in this season of some type of suffering? How can we become more soft-hearted, more aware of others, more loving, more kind, more generous, more grateful, as opposed to growing more and more hardened, more bitter, more ungrateful? And I think we have a unique opportunity to grow, to be sensitive to the Spirit, to reveal to us, not just in the morning each day, but moment by moment throughout each day, in love and compassion and kindness, the fruits of the Holy Spirit. So I just want to remind you, I love you, we love you, we're praying for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you again through one of these daily encouragements.